He met her where the forest thinned into a dirt road, a place where the wind always seemed to pause. She appeared as if she had been walking toward him for a long time, though he knew somehow she hadn't. Her dress was simple, her eyes dark and steady. When she smiled, it felt less like an introduction and more like recognition. "My name is Elira," she said. He told her his, and it settled between them easily, like something remembered. They began meeting often after that. Always at dusk, always near the forest's edge. She never arrived early or late only when he was close enough to see her. What he didn't know was what happened moments before. When Elira sensed him coming, her body would tighten. Skin loosened and slid away, bones folded inward. Scales emerged where warmth once lived. She became something older than the forest itself, a long, dark snake hidden among leaves and roots. Then, when his footsteps came near, she shed herself again. Human skin returned like a spell she knew by heart, and she would step onto the path as if nothing had happened. He fell in love quietly, not suddenly, but steadily, the way moss takes over stone. He loved how she listened more than she spoke, how she touched his wrist when she laughed, as if anchoring herself, how her eyes carried a sadness that didn't belong to this time. "You feel familiar," he told her once. She looked away. "So do you." They never spoke of the forest at night, never spoke of why she avoided town, why bells made her flinch, why her skin was always cool. He didn't ask. Love, he believed, didn't need explanations. When she finally came to his cabin, the air felt heavy with something unspoken. They moved carefully, tenderly, as if afraid to break whatever fragile thing had found them. They were close in a way that erased time. Afterward, she lay against him, listening to his heartbeat with an intensity that frightened her. "This is where I lose him," she thought. She dressed before dawn. "I have to go," she whispered. "Stay," he said. Her fingers trembled. "If I do, you won't forgive me." For what? For being what I am. He woke later to an emptiness that felt physical. Days passed, then weeks. Forgetting her wasn't just hard, it was impossible. Every tree reminded him of her stillness. Every shadow carried her shape. So he went back to the forest, at dusk, at dawn, at midnight. And finally he saw it, a snake near the path. Larger than any he had known. Its scales dark, almost iridescent, its eyes painfully familiar. "Elira," he said. The snake stilled. Slowly, impossibly, it changed, skin split and fell away. Limbs unfolded, breath reshaped itself. She stood before him, trembling, as if becoming human cost her dearly. "You weren't meant to see that," she said. "You're not human," he replied, not angry, not afraid, just honest. "No," she said. "I never was." Silence pressed in around them. "You used magic," he said. "To be with me, only when I was near you," she whispered. "Only long enough to remember what it felt like to be loved." He asked, to be chosen. He stepped closer. "You could have told me. I was afraid," she said, "that you'd see only the monster." He touched her cheek. It was cooler now, truer. "I see the woman I loved," he said, "and the truth she carried, but I can't stay," she said. "Every transformation shortens what little time I have, so this is goodbye." Yes, her body began to change again. "I will forget," she said softly. "That's the mercy of my kind." "I won't," he replied. She smiled sadly. "That's the curse of yours." As the snake disappeared into the forest, he felt the weight of loving something the world was never meant to understand. Years passed. Sometimes, at dusk, he walked the forest path and felt watched not with hunger or threat, but with something gentler. Something that remembered, not all love stories end with forever. Some end with truth, and that, he learned, was enough. Subscribe, like, and share for more stories.